was a lot of shock. I was like, wow, there's just so much more to learn that I didn't know, because you only know how much you don't know when you really start building up your knowledge, and I feel like I've accumulated a lot more knowledge. I don't think I could have ever anticipated that I would have learned so much in such a small time. Honestly, it's astounding. My name is Nicholas Peter Borg. I'm 19 years old. I'm from Malta, here, Naxxar. Before this, I was a university student studying engineering sciences. I love fitness. I love resistance training. I think it's one thing I really like about it is that it's a very mechanical sport. A lot of technicalities involved. Lots of planning and organization. Enjoy teaching people and seeing them grow. Basically, I've heard from two of the people that the course is very good and that it has a plethora of resources which could come in handy later on in your journey as a personal trainer. I was worried that at first I did not accumulate enough experience to be on the same level as some other applicants for the course. And I suppose my concern as well was maybe the course wasn't focused on the aspects of personal training I really loved, but I was happy to be proven wrong in the end. I really enjoyed the online work. The one thing which I really liked about the online work is the resources which we had. The gym instructor manuals, the personal trainer manuals, manuals for suspension training, kettlebell instruction, the anatomy and physiology manuals. I think they went into a very amount of detail, they made everything very clear. They also even had some information which you don't even see in the practical course, but still comes in handy later on, which I really liked. For example, the periodization of workouts, I like that a lot. The coursework was definitely a very good way to prepare yourself for the organizational abilities required as a personal trainer. These instructors were very, very helpful. Whenever I had a question, they were always quick to answer. They weren't afraid to go into the extra detail just in case there was something I didn't understand. And they definitely made understanding the coursework and the difficulty a lot easier. When it comes to the practical course, particularly week 1, I really enjoyed it. I think it was a very good opener into the practical aspect of personal training. I think it was excellent at basically teaching the skills required for planning out a gym instructor program, so organizing resistance training, the warm-ups, cool-downs, and stuff like that. I think it was very good at having us learn the initial key points and cues for complex movements. Also showing us as well how we're supposed to behave and compose ourselves around the clients, and also show us that our goals as a gym instructor is not to make them cling on to us as much as possible, but to make them as independent as possible, so they can continue on their journey on their own with no risk of injury, and so they know what they're doing. And when it comes to week two, I found to be very informative. It definitely opened my eye on some of the other less known benefits of superset and tricep training. It also helped me to learn how to better plan for implementing forced reps into a routine, which is very handy, obviously, for providing stimulus, getting people out of those plateaus, stuff like that. Also, the kettlebell and suspension training I found to be very enlightening. These exercise areas are very good for rehabilitative work. Helping with balances, helping people recover from injury. Helping with older clients who haven't been training in a while. People who need to get more ability in their joints. So it's stuff that I'll definitely use in my future as a personal trainer. I think the delivery of the knowledge in the practical course lessons was spot on, to be honest. Everything was said and explained with perfect clarity. Whenever there was a question to be asked, it was always answered. No matter how silly it may seem. When it comes to skills that I think I've developed from the course, is definitely learning how to be more in command of the situation, more assertive, like more in control. And additionally, I'd say it also helped me explain things in a way which makes other people understand and process it easily, and then transfer it into their workouts. I'm feeling pretty confident now. I'm feeling a lot more prepared. I feel like if I start taking in clients right now, I definitely will find it a lot easier to explain everything, teach them the form and technique for each exercise. Now I think I've got a new high level of composure when it comes to containing my knowledge and processing it, and then giving it to the clients when necessary, and making sure that everything is nice and built up, nice and planned. I definitely think that I'll have a lot more control of what will go on in a workout and how to progress a client, and if I didn't do this course. I was in a lot of shock. I was like, wow, there's just so much more to learn that I didn't know, because you only know how much you don't know when you really start building up your knowledge, and I feel like I've accumulated a lot more knowledge now, and it's amazing because I don't think I could have ever anticipated that I would have learned so much in such a small time. Honestly, it's astounding. I think this course is a very good investment, because considering that I would like to take a very serious pursuit in personal training in the future, I do intend to study physiotherapy in the future, and I think the stuff that I've learned here can mesh very well with physiotherapeutic knowledge. And so, I'll be able to assist my clients both from the aspect of training structure and from the aspect of rehabilitation, injury recovery, and stuff like that.